Universal Veteran here again with another video, and today we are continuing with the painting spree. Earlier I painted a Lord of Contagion, and right now we are going to move on and start painting the Terminator, which honestly really shouldn't take too long because I have a pretty good method of how I go about doing this. It's mostly just a matter of choosing how I'm going to do it, you know. So let me get situated right here. Um, all right. So basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start off with corn red for this guy. We are going to dry brush him, or wet brush him, however you want to say it. I'm going to paint his body all around and whatnot. I'm going to work on these skulls a little bit later, but first and foremost, let's just get working on this. It's actually quite simple. This is so much easier than actually painting it with a regular brush. It's just a quick and easy paint scheme. You just apply it on the model, and then any of the cracks and crevices that you get to, you just have to paint over it. So yeah, pretty easy. But yeah, so pretty simple. I basically just cover this entire model with corn red, and then once that's dry, I go over again with another layer, and then we do Burn Crimson over top. But yeah, so it's actually pretty simple, pretty easy concept. So yeah, we just, hold up, let me zoom in. Oops, a little bit too much. There we go. So we just go over the model with corn red. Now we're gonna let that dry, and then once that's dry, we'll do another layer of corn red over the model, and then we'll go into the shading. We'll go into the shading with Burn Crimson and paint that up, which will be pretty simple, pretty straight to the point. This is one of the easier models to actually do. It's literally quite easy. You just have to, with how easy it is right now, you have to just go about painting or highlighting the, hold up. Highlighting is the main thing you have to get right. But like I said, pretty self-explanatory for the flesh tearers. The best, I have tried so many combinations of red to try and get the best like red possible for flesh tearers, and it is quite difficult. There's so much variety when it comes to the reds possible of painting flesh tearers that, yeah. So I started with like Mephiston red, and then I tried shading that with Nolan oil. I then tried it with Agrex Earth Shade, then Fry Share Flesh something, Reichland Flesh Shade. That didn't work, so I moved to corn, did the same process over. So like, ultimately, the best way that I found is corn red, Caraburn Crisbin, can't fucking talk, and then you edge highlight with Mephiston red, and that's about it. Quite simple, quite easy, straight to the point. So you can push out a model super fucking quickly. Hello, how's it going? How are you, the girls? Well, that's good. I am just painting a flesh terror at the moment, trying to get him looking spectacular. But yeah. I found that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Rather, don't necessarily need to talk about Warhammer, but I got time to kill, so I'm up to discuss anything, to be honest. Now we just gotta let this dry for a little bit. I gotta actually apply some more corn red on my palette here, because it's not quite at the consistency that I like when it comes to painting this. There we go. I'm talking about Warhammer 40K. This is where the model's based after. This is a Terminator. I'm painting the Terminator in the chapter called the Flesh Terrors, and they're primarily red and black, and that's what I'm currently painting them. I just have to let this dry for a minute. Yeah, it's quite Warhammer 40K is quite popular a tabletop game, and you play with these models, and there's hundreds of books with Warhammer 40K, and it tells you the whole history and lore about the series and whatnot, and it's quite the I can't really explain it in all one video, unfortunately. Or even probably a 10-hour live stream, it would take me to get through everything about it, you know. Oh yeah, this stuff is dry now, so I can start painting this. Yeah, well, and the good thing about 40K is you pretty much, the Games Workshop, which is the creators of this game, release models like stuff like this, you know, and you build them, you paint them according to what you like and what chapter you like, and then you play it on the tabletop. You bring them to a game, you and your opponent go up against each other, and they may play Space Marines, which is these guys, or they may play an alien faction like the Orcs or the Tyranids, or, you know, there's a lot. It's quite the depth you would have to get into to really get a good grasp of what this is. But for somebody who just wants to paint, this is perfect. You know, it's just nice, easy, straight to the point. Oh. Well, you don't have, it's perfectly fine. I don't play the game itself. I just paint. That's all I do. I read the books. I listen to the books on Audible, but I primarily just paint the models and put them on my shelf as a collector piece type of thing, you know. This is my 79th model that I've built. So, yeah, I've done quite a bit over the years. or not over the years, over the last 3 months, because I just started painting in January. Yeah, I just got into painting. Before this, I never really had a reliable hobby, so this is just something I enjoy doing. Okay, I can start applying this color now. Now this is a shade paint. It's called Cairburn Crimson. It basically, the shade paint will fall into all the recesses, all of the areas where you would typically see shadows on your body, and this darkens the model up, and when it dries, it makes it look a lot darker. Um, Once it's all dried and everything, so I'm just going over heavily on the model itself to try and make sure that the shade paint gets all into the recesses and nooks and crannies and everywhere, every which way. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Same thing. I paint this a heavy wash. Ooh. Sorry, I had a phone call come in. I don't know if you heard that. I apologize. Yeah, I know. I didn't mean for it to be that loud. Alright, now we just have to let this sit and dry. Once this dries, this is what it looks like right now. I didn't show you before, but as it dries, it darkens up the red. It makes it look better. So it's just going to take a minute to dry. In the meantime, I will get my other paints ready because I'm going to start working on the silver parts of the model, the golds, and then the black. I have to fix all the imperfections and where all the red got in. Yeah, my son plays it. My son plays it a lot. Oh crap. I forgot. Okay. That should take me. Yeah, I've played it before with my son, and it's a cool game. And then Mephiston red. Alright, so we don't need these two colors anymore. Alright. But now we just have to wait for this to dry. Once it dries, I'm going to put the weapons back on, and then I'm going to go over all the black and color and everything. So just give me a few minutes as this dries. Give me a second. This shouldn't take that long to dry. All right, there we go. We should be good to add the glue to the model. What the fuck? There we go. Sorry, the glue got... All right, now we just gotta let this dry. Now we just gotta let this dry, and then we can start adding all the extra colors. All right, here we go. All right, now we're just painting over the black, all the red areas that I may have hit, like the weapon and whatnot. I just got to get all of this covered. Let's see. Oh, what's up, man? Yo, how's it going, man? How you doing? I got the day off work, so I get to be a be a little bit irresponsible and paint for the day. I got about 2 hours until my son gets out, and then I gotta go all the way up to Minnesota. So I am trying to make up for the two models that I didn't do this week because I got off work late. So you're about to take a nap. Well, I just took my medication, which wakes me to hell up. It's my Ritalin, so I'm for sure not taking a nap. Yeah, most definitely not. I used to be prescribed Adderall, and I would take like two 20 milligrams fast acting per day, and that shit was fucking good. I like taking it just because it always woke me up. This stuff is half-assed. I mean, it does its job for my ADHD. It keeps me, but I also enjoy the wake up feeling it gives me. Obviously, that's it's just the side effect of it, but I still like it regardless for that. Sorry, give me a second as I get into the. There we go. Oops. All right. Oh, Jesus. All right. Is there any other spots that I'm not missing? That I'm missing? All right. I think that's good for all the black. To be honest, I think it looks pretty good. Looking pretty good. Now it's time for all the gold and silver. There's not much gold and silver, to be honest. I didn't even need that much of a um, globule. All right, let's see. Let's. All right. Gotta get this little blood droplet painted. All right. It's really, these Terminators are fucking super simple to paint, man. I wouldn't mind having like a whole big ass squad of it. All right. Nice and simple. Look at it. Nice and simple. I just got to put some silver. All right. Oh, how's it going, Chris? I didn't even realize you were here. Sorry. I have cops live up next to me. So I was paying attention to that shit. All right. Let's see. Um, hey, what'd you work on today? The fucking so I'm watching cops right now. So the cops get called to this neighborhood. This gay guy comes out and he's like, "Hey, I had this guy come over to my house. I let him sleep in my I let him sleep in my house for the night, and we ended up having sex." But his wife came up to me the next day and said, "Hey, you tell me what's going on, what happened." So I was being honest, and I told her, "Hey, me and him slept together." So the black guy in this finds out about that, goes to confront the guy about it. Hey, keep my name out of your fucking mouth and whatnot. And he gets freaked out because he thinks he's gonna get his ass kicked. So he calls his brother, his brother and his friend out to come and give him backup, and they call the cops. And now the black guy is like stuttering all over the place, like, "No, I didn't sleep with him. He's trying to ruin my marriage." It's just he just I didn't do that at all, officer. I'm not gay. I don't. It's like No, no, no. I'm watching Cops Live next to me, um, and that's what they were just talking about. No, not about me. Just the cops. But hold up, I'm listening to her. He's like, yeah, I stayed the night with. She's telling the wife, like, yeah, the other night when he was supposed to be over there, he stayed the night at me with me, and he has the like gayest gay guy voice ever, and it's like you don't even need to explain what that means when you have a gay guy come and say, hey, your husband stayed at my place, and then just doesn't follow up. It's like, I think something shady's going on here. Uh, but this guy's literally almost done. I have to. So I did it differently. I don't know if you can see the red, how it looks, but what I did is I've found the best combination. Finally, I did corn red, 2 layers, and then Careburn crimson over the top of it. Let it dry, and then I'm gonna do Mephiston red as the highlight, and then a blue for the weapon. But that's about it, really. These Terminators are really simple. The Blood Angel Terminators, the ones that I've been building, those ones are a little bit more complicated because they have more heraldry and extra details and bits and bobs and whatnot. So I don't have to really do much, but these guys are just fucking piss simple. And I didn't grab all my colors that I was supposed to grab. I gotta get a white. Oh yeah, I can try out that new green that I got. So I got some more colors in the mail. Let me find it. It's an emerald color. I wanted to try it on the lenses. No, let's work. No. Don't do that. Where's this green? Damn it. Hold up. Wait, is that it? No, that's more green. Warp lightning again. No. And I just got the damn thing. Why can't I find it? No. Storm host. God. What the fuck? There we are. Eldari Emerald. That's the one I got. What type of thinners do I use? I don't remember the exact name. Oh, sorry. I don't remember the exact name of the thinner that I got, but I got, I'll tell you every color that I got today. Well, yesterday in the mail. So give me a second. And the reason why it was breaking up is because I had my mic down. So let's go to my orders. No, that's not it. Home. Recent view. No. Damn it. Why is it not showing what I have? All I know is this Eldari Emerald I want to try out for the eye lenses. I want to see how it comes out. But the thinner, I'll have to look on Amazon to get the answer. Let me go to my orders and see if I can find it within the last 90 days. It is God damn, I've ordered so much. I'm on my 3rd page and I'm not even out of March yet. That's the varnish. I finally got a thing of gloss varnish too for the transfer sheets. So then no, that's PVA. That's regular glue. No. I'll find it. I'll find it. Give me a second. Best mask. Vallejo airbrush thinner. That's what it is. That's the colors I got. If that helps you at all. I can... Here, I'll put the link in the chat. Yeah, Eldari, Emerald. But I got like 9 extra colors paints. I actually got a few more like just to restock because I was running out of Nurgle's Rot and whatnot. But I think it works out really well. I don't like the water when you transfer it. Just as long as you don't put too much of the thinner inside of the bottle when you're shaking it, then you won't make it too thin. But even if it becomes too thin, you just have to, you know, add an additional layer to it. So it's not that big a deal. Oh shit, hold up. I forgot my headlamp. Ow. All right, there we go. So I've realized in the future, the way that I have this base right now, I'm not going to add PVA glue to it because if I add PVA glue to it, it gets, when it dries, it like hardens in the middle, turning it into that like snot looking stuff. And I prefer how this looks as it is. So I'm just not going to mess with that anymore. Unfortunately, I based like 3 more Terminators with that PVA glue on it. So I have to, you know, just live with my consequences. Unfortunately. I no problem, Black Fox. Time for the fun part. Time to edge highlight the Mephiston red. In the meantime, I'm going to continue with the cops. I didn't actually think about that. I didn't know you could do that. Me and Megan have been spending the last week trying to come up with the best orc base. So we're like trying different like glacier stuff, you know. Hold up, I need to turn that down. We're trying to find the best glacier frozen world because I'm gonna try and all my orc models are gonna be from Gazcool's world. But all right, that looks pretty good, I think. If you could see that at all. The right leg. All right. All right. Sorry. Focusing, trying to. The army painter. Well, yeah, they probably do. I don't know the difference between the different paints and whatnot, but okay. Um, do I want me to zoom in a little bit? All right. Oh yeah, feet. I forgot about the feet with the foot. Damn it. All right. All right. All right. Now I just need to um, color in the black areas that I by the eyeballs. There we go. Now I just need to get a blue. Oh wait, what am I doing? Fuck! I was gonna do the Eldari blue. Ah, no. Maybe I can color over it. I may need a few layers of it, I think. I don't know if you can see that at all. Alright, let's get a blue out. Fuck. Right. There we go. Damn, maybe that's a little bit too thick. Sorry, I didn't realize. It is terrible that I miss like MREs, like military meal ready to eat from the army. Oh, okay. Um, I don't know. There's a few of them that I don't miss. I'm trying to think. I don't remember like the ones that absolutely sucked ass. Um, like I think the one with the beans. The fajita taco one. God, I can't remember. Everybody, I can't go. Yeah, well, I think it's just because of how fucking calorie dense the damn thing is, you know? Full of fiber, yes, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was telling Megan. It would be quite difficult to like maintain like talking to people if there's like 5 or 6 thousand people present, like some miniature painters have. Like I can't even imagine how I would have a conversation like on here if like those like some of those Twitch streamers who have their fucking chat going at a million miles an hour. Like how do you even read what the fuck people are even saying? The moment you look up and try to see it, it's like, oh, it's going good, mate. Just finishing up this Terminator, trying to get him looking nice and pretty. Yeah. Well, no, I'm just trying to imagine like how they go about it, like how they find and like without like staring at the chat constantly, how do they know what people are saying? Because it's like if this chat, as an example, was going super fast, by the time you say you will get there, like I wouldn't even have a chance to look up and see it. You could type something and it would be like 7 pages deep, you know? So it's like I don't understand. That's just a curiosity of mine. How do people like keep track of like what other people are saying? Especially during the live stream. Oh fuck, sorry. I keep on forgetting that you guys aren't in the same angle that I'm in. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was gonna say they have to have something or they have just a big ass mod team that like keeps track of everybody. Oh, I was referring to more like how they reply, like seeing a message and then replying like, "Oh yeah." But I mean, if it's a program-based thing, then yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I don't know what else I fucking need to do with this guy. I did all the edge highlighting. Oh, wait. Nope. Yep. I forgot. Blood Angel, red, blah, 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 blah. All right. So now I can add my, you guys can actually see this for once. Hold up, let me zoom out. Fuck. Let's add a transfer. I haven't done that in a while. I don't think I've ever done it on stream. My handy dandy knife, Rusto-O-Matic out. Come on, zoom out, bitch. There you go. Yeah, I did the eyes. The emerald is kind of... Let's see, can you see his eyes? Is it too black, too light? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm going to add a third layer. I didn't want to do red because it just seemed like I did too much red, you know? So I wanted to try out the emerald. Let's add some of this gloss. Oop, let me shake it up a little bit. I don't need much of it. I just need a little dab. All right, let's cut out a... How big do I want it? Bigger. About that size. So we need one of these guys. There we go. Yeah. I wonder, let me grab a different green. I got this. This is one of the new ones that I got. It's a War Painter. Green, it's a fluorescent. It's a fluorescent green. So we'll see how that looks. I saw that and I was like, you know what? I want to try it. There we go. How's that look? Is it better? All right, let's add this gloss. All right, now we just need to put it on the fingers. There we go. There we go. Maybe a thin line of the fluorescent. I don't know. I did my last night's speed. Yeah, let me add another layer to the fluorescent and see. Let me look. Let's see. Let me stand up so you can see this. How's that look? Better? One more layer? I'm going to add the green to this light. I want to see what that looks like. All right, let's see. We'll show it to you in its full glory. Let's try to find a better light. But yeah, there she be. Oh, Lord. Well, that completes all of the building that I wanted to do, or all the painting I wanted to do this week. I'm going to be picking up my son at 3:30 from school, and we're going straight up to Minnesota after that. As for next week, this is what we're going to work on next week. So here's the 4. We're going to do these 4 next week. I already decided on that, and we still have all that to do, but we're getting there in terms of getting down on our supply of miniatures to finish. We got 2 more Terminators. I got one of the Blood Angels Terminator and then one of the regular Terminators. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. You guys can pick. So, since it's Death Guard and Terminators, might as well. So, let's see if I can find a good angle for all this. So, we'll do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So from 1 to 17, 2 of them. Each one of you can pick one. What about you, Chris? What's your decision? Or what's your pick? If not, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plasma. This one, right? Yeah, plasma. All right. So 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we'll do 5. 3 and 5. Another one of these, guys. This time we're going to do it at a blue flame, and then now that these 2 are done, now we need 2. Oh. How about we do this? Now we need 2 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 to 9. We need 2 of those. This one is Blood Angels. This one's regular. Let's see. That one's regular. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, right? This is a Blood Angels guy. So that's 5. So this was 2. And then, so another one from there to there. Five and one of the regular Terminator. Okay. Let's see. Which one is that? That's Blood Angels. How about we do this one? We're going to do this one. Big old chunker. I added everything to this fucking guy. I think that's good. Okay. 7. Which one was 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, we'll do 7 then. Oh, wait, no. Okay. This one then. That works. So those are the 2 that I'm going to work on this week. This upcoming week. I think I'm going to paint this little guy on Sunday because it's not like it's going to take that long. So I can get 5 models done in 1 week. So I will set that aside for you all. I will stream this little munchkin right here for Sunday when I get back home. Oh, wait, no. I'm not going to be home on Sunday. I forgot. I got to bring one of these to work with me. Or not work. I'm going to be at Megan's until Monday night. So I'm going to bring this guy with me and paint him this weekend. I'll bring him with and get him painted up. The rest of these guys will be for the weekend. Or for the week, next week. So might not be a live stream for the little guy on Sunday, but for Monday, I'll definitely live stream Monday night when I get home. But yeah, I'm also going to do some works this weekend as well, so just stay tuned to see that on my community tab as I post it. And then, yeah, I'll show you all the bases and everything that we end up deciding on for the orcs. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to end it here, let you see my face before I get off. But I'm going to, end this here. I will talk to you guys this weekend. I'll look at it in a minute after I get all this packed up and whatnot. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of your night, and peace out.